Welcome back to Grammar Fundamentals for the PSAT. This is Chapter 3, Lesson 23. Most verbs are easy in the past. You just add ed. But a stubborn group refuses to play along. They change their spelling instead. Today, we meet those irregular verbs, and we learn the three forms every verb has. Let's start with the easy kind. A regular verb is completely predictable. Take walk. For the past, you add ed, walked. For the form you use after have, the past participle, you add ed again, have walked. Same ending every time. That's a regular verb, and most verbs work exactly this way. Now the key idea. Every verb has three principal parts: the base, the past, and the past participle. Look at begin. The base is begin, the form you start with. The past is began, the simple past. And the past participle is begun, the form you use with a helping verb. Remember that last one. The past participle is the form used with have, has, or had. So what makes a verb irregular? It does not add ed. Instead, it changes its spelling. In one common pattern, a single vowel shifts to make the past and the participle. Listen to ring, ring, rang, rung, and sing, sing, sang, sung. The vowel marches from I to A to U. Drink, drank, drunk. And swim, swam, swum do the very same thing. There's a second big pattern, and it's friendlier. Here, the past form and the past participle are the same. Take buy, bought, bought. One spelling does double duty. Teach works the same way. Teach, taught, taught. So do keep, kept, kept. Make, made, made. And win, won, won. Learn one change and you've got both forms at once. So how do you pick the right form? Listen for the helper. If there's a past time word, like yesterday, and no helping verb, you want the plain past form. But if you see have, has, or had in front, that's your signal to use the past participle. The helper signals the participle. Keep that in your ear, and let's try a few. In this first set, pick the correct form of the verb. If there's a helping verb, like has, have, or had, you need the past participle. If not, you need the simple past. Pause and try each one before I answer. Yesterday, the bell blank twice. There's no helping verb here, just the past time word yesterday. So we want the simple past of ring. That's rang. Rung would need a helper in front of it, and ringed isn't a word. So the answer is rang. The puppy has blank all its water. See the word has? That helper is your signal to use the past participle of drink, which is drunk. Drank is the plain past, so it can't follow has. So the answer is drunk. Yesterday, the chorus blank 2 folk songs. No helping verb, and the word yesterday points to the simple past of sing. That's sang. Sung would need a helper, and singed means something else entirely. So the answer is sang. 3 more. Same plan. Look for a helping verb. If you see have, has, or had, use the participle. If not, use the simple past. Pause and try each one. We have blank 10 laps before. The helper have tells us to use the past participle of swim, which is swum. Swam is the plain past, so it can't follow have. So the answer is swum. Akio blank the art prize last year. There's no helper, and last year signals the simple past of win. For win, the past and the participle are the same, won. So the answer is 1. Coach Rivera has blank here for years. The helper has calls for the past participle of teach. For teach, the past and participle match, taught. Teached isn't a word, since teach is irregular. So the answer is taught. Let's wrap up. Regular verbs add ed for the past and the participle. Irregular verbs change their spelling instead. Every verb has 3 principal parts: the base, the past, and the past participle. In one pattern, the vowel shifts, like ring, rang, rung. In another, the past and participle match, like buy, bought, bought. And remember the rule that keeps you straight. The past participle is the form used with have, has, or had. Find the helper and you'll always pick the right form. Great work!